Welcome back to another episode of HGV Talks. Um, this week was a pretty good week again. I've been having a couple good weeks in a row, it seems like. I went golfing for the first time ever yesterday. We went to the driving range, me and Franco and Luigi. Um, I put my very first swing ever. I recorded it and posted it, so you guys can go find that if you wanted to see it. It was my first time ever going. It was pretty fun. I didn't mind it. I don't know, like I wouldn't say I'm like addicted. A lot of people play golf and they get into it like super hardcore and they just like, it consumes their life and whatnot. But I don't know if I'm gonna say I'm at that point yet. Uh, it was fun. I do think I am more likely to agree to go like actually golfing with some friends. Do like some 18 holes one day, but we'll see. We'll see. It was fun though. I like random sports and stuff. Like I love bowling. Obviously, you guys know that. So I feel like golf and bowling are a very similar type of thing, where it's just you versus yourself, and you know, just learning how to do the same motion over and over again. You get better and better at it. But yeah, it wasn't bad. Uh, I like it because it was definitely good exercise as well. Like even just on the driving range, like just hitting that definitely. So I like activities that are also like physically demanding to an extent. If I can do something that I have a lot of fun doing and I also can like get some exercise at the same time, that's perfect. So golf could work out for that. We'll see. I might do it one day. I'm sure I will. I got everyone in my freaking life now plays golf. It's ridiculous. It's great. I feel like golf literally has gotten taken, not taken. I feel like it's gotten picked up like by more and more people over the past years. Can you see Google Trends? I forget how to do this. You can look up like how searched things are. I don't know how to do it. Um, Let me see. Is that trends? Google Trends. Aha, this is it. Okay. I want to put. Why was Jamie Foxx a suggestion? Gosh. All right, golf. In the past 5 years, let's see what this looks like. Oh, I guess it's growing for sure. I'm actually, on the video. If you guys are watching the Discord, I didn't watch it in the Discord, watch it in the podcast. You could see, every spring, summer it gets searched more and more and more. But the peak in 2019 was 78. This is how the rating of this goes. And then the peak the next year was 81, and then 87, then 92, and then up to 100. I don't know how this exactly is rated, but definitely is getting more and more popular year over year. So, more and more people that I know are playing, and when all your friends are doing something, it obviously makes you want to link into it as well. I wonder if I could look myself up on this. There's no way I'm even like searched by anything, right? What if I just search myself? HGV Breezy. I have no data. You guys aren't Googling me enough? How could you? I'm kidding. But yeah, anyway, golf was fun. Like I said, I like activities that are something that can help you get exercise and whatnot too. Because I have been doing a weight loss challenge. I don't know if I've mentioned it too much in these podcasts. I really don't remember. I thought this most recent Friday that just passed was the last weigh-in, which it was. Usually the way we used to do it was you would weigh in. It would pretty much be 3 weeks, like your first weigh-in, and then you'd have second, third, and fourth. It'd be 4 total weeks, so it'd be 3 weeks of weight loss. So maybe they changed it to 4 full weeks, which would make more sense. So I'm guessing that's what it was. They gave you a starting weight and then 4 weigh-ins after that. But I'm down 4.9 pounds in the month. Yesterday, I thought it was the last day, so I did my weigh-in. I went to breakfast with Franco. We got mimosas. I had some eggs, some bacon, home fries, some toast, and then we went to the driving range. Did that for a bit. Probably worked off the breakfast. I'm pretty close to it. I was sweating at the golf, And we came back home. We did a stream. We cracked some Miller Lights. I probably drank I think I drank 13 beers yesterday. I don't think I finished one of them, so it was probably closer to 12. And I don't think Franco had any. He was drinking his own seltzers. So I'm pretty sure I drank a 12 pack of Miller Lights yesterday during stream. I might have had 10 on stream and then finished a couple more after. Um, and then ate a whole pizza almost. We had 2 large pizzas. I ate 6 slices probably. So I went hard yesterday. Way too much. Way too much calories consumed. And then I found out it wasn't the last day of the weigh-in, so I was like, well, time to go hard again. Because last Friday, I did the same thing. I had a good week, lost weight, and then that Friday, I was like, you know what, my friends came over, we streamed, we're doing shots, drinking, all this stuff. Had a rough Friday night, but I didn't drink for the entire week, so that's what I want to do again. I want to go. I drank Friday, 2 Fridays in a row, but I haven't drank aside from those days. Spending time with friends, so something I like to do. I need to make sure I hang out with my friends more often. But the weight loss challenge has been going good. I want to keep it going, man. I want to get down to 175, 170ish. I really think that'll be my ideal weight. So I really want to get back down to that, man. It's been 4 years since I've been that weight. At my wedding, I was 173, I think. Around there, I was low 170s. So I need to get back into shape. I really need to. So I'm gonna work on that. With the streams, like I said, I was doing golf. Yesterday at Caddy Shack, a little driving range, but we've also been streaming the Wii Golf some more. It's getting more and more into the streams, doing the online, ranked gameplay of it, which is kind of fun. It just feels good streaming and getting up and doing stuff rather than just sitting and playing Pokemon. If I sit and play Pokemon, after I swear it's 3 hours, sometimes 4 hours, I'm just I'm falling asleep, man. I just can't do too much of it straight. I love Pokemon, but I just can't play it for that long straight. Because then I have to wrap up stream, and I have to record myself playing Pokemon for YouTube. And then, it's just too much of it at one point. So I'm liking the switch up in the schedule, of streams. I try to stream around 8:30, 9 o'clock every day. But if I ever have days where I start later, I try to let people know. But my wife gets up for work. She works at 8 on the days she's on. So, yeah, I'm usually up around 7:30. Yeah. Man, I haven't had coffee in 2 days. Yeah, so she's up around that time, so I usually try to get up around then. Sometimes, last night, I drank and ate a bunch yesterday. I was pretty much I stopped drinking at 6 o'clock probably. Because we finished stream, I want to say it was 3 or 4. And then I was sitting upstairs just watching TV, and I had a couple more beers. But I stopped drinking. I only had 2 more. And so I was sobered up by the time Michelle got home from work at 8 o'clock. So we ended up going over to her sister's house for a little bit. We were just hanging there talking. Got home probably midnight to go to sleep. And I didn't sleep great because even with the alcohol in my system, even though I was pretty sobered up, the alcohol is still in my system being broken down. Ugh, sorry. Man, I need a coffee. So when I have that in my system, I don't sleep as good. So, slept in pretty late today, but it's Saturday. Saturday's my day off. I'm recording this on my day off, and I'm gonna stream on my day off because my wife works today. So I try to stream on these days because if I don't stream on this day, I took Thursday off because she had Wednesday, Thursday off. So I work on Wednesday. I took Thursday off. Then she works Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I try to take every single Saturday off. But if I do that, on the following week, she has Monday, Tuesday off, and usually I would take the Tuesday off. So I take Thursday, Saturday, Tuesday off. So it's I work one day, day off. Work one day, day off. Work 2 days, day off. So I just feel I don't like how frequent that is. So when she does work the long weekend, I try to stream on Saturdays as well. I've been having some issues with my microphone. It's not the microphone, it's the Go XLR that's attached to. They apparently fired the whole department for Go XLR, so they're not going to be having any more updates or anything, which is terrifying because I spent $400 on that thing. So I really don't want to have to buy another one that does get support. So I'm hoping the issue I had is kind of resolved. I think I fixed it. Kind of reinstalled the drivers and whatnot, and I think it's fine. But I was working on that this morning, and then I wanted to record this podcast. Hi, CZ. What's up, buddy? What else though? With streams, I was talking about. I was doing the golf, Pokemon. I talked in the last one about how I wanted a shooting game to play, and Tarkov with the wipe coming up soon. The wipe resetting the game, and usually a huge update with a lot of cool stuff happening. I probably will try it again with that. Me and Franco were talking about it, and he was talking about kind of wanting to try CS:GO, Counter Strike, and I was like, I don't know, like the only thing that seems fun about it is like the cases you can unlock and like open them up and you get like rare skins and stuff like that for your guns because they're like super rare and people spend crazy amounts of money on them. If you get like certain rare knives and stuff, they're worth like 100 grand. It's like, what the heck? Um, but I don't know if that'd be something people would want to watch or have any interest in. I think there's a CS:GO 2 is coming out, or it might already be out. I really don't know. I'll have to look into that. But I don't know. Tarkov will probably be the shooting game I end up trying if I do. We'll see. We'll see. I've been doing a little bit more. I did a little Madden the other day. We do the random. We imported a draft class, so we have all the rookies for the upcoming season on the Madden 23, and then we did a fantasy draft, and yeah, I just randomized it, and it was funny. I like doing that. I like to just simulate the games, and we watch them, and we kind of like just, you know, kind of. It's like watching football, but it's just, randomized game, and sometimes they're really stupid, but it's just funny. So we might do some more of that. And what the? Oh, sorry. I was looking at something that got me confused. My wife, I was looking at the last podcast and I was looking at things I talked about. My wife's job that she applied for, she did not end up getting it, unfortunately. She got an email. I want to say it was Tuesday or Monday. I don't know. She was on her way to work. She got an email from the company saying, "Hey, we decided to go with somebody else." And she was like, immediately, she was obviously upset about it. But then she was at work, and the person who interviewed her showed up at her work, and they were like, "Hey, do you got a second?" She's like, "Yeah, what's up? Like, what are you doing here?" And he was like, "I just wanted to let you know I'm truly sorry I couldn't hire you for the position. You were my top candidate. I wanted to take you for the position, but someone applied that was internal within the company already, and we have to favor them above external applicants. So I was forced to hire them over you, but please keep an eye out on any positions opening up and, apply to them if you see one you like, and you'll be a shoo-in because, I really did, want you to join the team." So yeah, that was a good side of it, at least. It sucked that she didn't get the job, but it's good to know that they really did. She felt like she aced the interview, so she was like, "How did I not get it? It seemed like it was so perfect. It seemed like they really liked me." So good to know it wasn't just her. It was just sometimes situations with companies like you would understand that. If you were applying for an internal position and they hired someone externally over you, you'd be like, "What the hell, man? I already work here. Like, you're supposed to favor us." So kind of have to keep up with those. But we'll keep an eye out. Another opportunity will come eventually. And lastly, I just want to say the streams this past week have been crazy. We've had a crazy amount of subs and stuff like that. We had a day we had 100 subs, I think, or we had 80, but CJ did 100 through Cash App as a donation, which is equivalent to 20 subs. And then we had 40 subs yesterday during the stream with Franco. We've had a couple super thanks from Travis. We've only had a couple super thanks, which is like a donation you can do through a YouTube comment kind of thing. He did $150 in those. He did 2 separate ones, which was crazy. Just things in general have been going really good. It's always just inconsistent. We did a long stream the other day, and I streamed like 9.5 hours, and it was we were having a ton of fun, but at like the 6.5 hour mark, we got 10 gifted. I want to say it was 10 from. I want to say it was Jake Paul did 10. And I was like, "Oh, I got to do a workout." Thank him. "Thank you so much for the 10. And then I got to do a workout. For every 10 gifted subs, I was doing a workout because I didn't go to the gym that day. So I do 10 workouts. And then I think Russo did 20 gifted. So I had to do 2 more workouts. So we hit 30 gifted subs. And then I think Jake Paul did 10 more. And then someone did 20. And I was like, "What?" And then like we were doing so many workouts and all this stuff. And it's like at 6.5 hours in, I had made $0 that day. It was a great stream. Everything was fun. I had a great day. It was just financially, I had made $0 that day. But then in 10 minutes from 6.5 to, whatever, 7 hours into the stream, I had made $500. I was like, what the heck, man? Like, it's so crazy. It is. I'll never, I don't think, ever get used to the way this job goes for me, man. It's so insane. It is so insane, man. Uh, like looking at the amount of money I made in the past 4 weeks. I'm always transparent with this stuff, and you guys can do the math. You guys can see what my sub count is from Kick. But from June 25th to like July 10th, I made $5, and then from there till today, I've made like $2,000, which is a good month. It's a good month. I mean, I feel like I always feel like if I hit 2,000, 2,500-ish or so that I can make per month, I'll be okay if I can keep doing that. That's enough to cover business expenses and everything about just what I got to do, and other bills that I got, electric, internet, all these things I got to pay for. So if I'm hitting that, I'm usually like feeling okay. I would love to get to a point where I'm making more than that, but in the situation we're at right now, it's not easy. YouTube is picking up slowly. I think I talked about in the last one. The biggest issue for me right now, which I would be doing so well if this wasn't the case, was Facebook, man. I don't know what they did, but they just at some point decided to stop paying like the ad revenue as much, and it's just been tough because like I was making $600 a month or something like that from ad revenue, and now it's like $100 a month, even though the performance of the videos has been pretty consistent. I think it's dropped off a little bit, but I don't know, man. Hopefully, I mean, I did have a few Radical Red videos that I was doing. I was streaming every once in a while on Facebook still. I would do Pokemon Radical Red, and those videos, I would just like repost some of the gym battles and stuff, and those videos do so insanely good. It's kind of ridiculous, honestly. But it could just be because I'm not doing those anymore. I'm not making as much. But yeah, having that like $500 to like $700 a month that I lost out because of that has been tough. YouTube's barely anything. I don't never really make much of that, but with the super thanks that people have been doing, and it has been growing, and I'm not really expecting to make a ton off of it, but and then the streams with the subs, it's always inconsistent, but it's to an extent. We have some lower months and some better months, but it kind of averages out. But we push through. We're gonna get the Facebook popping off again. YouTube's gonna keep growing, and we're gonna be fine. We're gonna make it work. I'm loving it. Still can't believe I do this for a living. I still can't believe it. I will never, ever truly probably understand or appreciate how crazy this is, because it's crazy. But thank you guys for watching these even. The podcast has actually been doing pretty solid. I have 29 Spotify followers now, which is really cool. To make any money on Spotify, I need 100 Spotify listeners over the last 60 days. So if you guys do watch this on the YouTube, I mean, trust me, it helps me on the YouTube. But if you ever did want to switch over to watching it on the Spotify, or if you already have Spotify, if you want to be a homie and just play it on your Spotify account, just pop it up, hit play, and just let it go. That helped me out a ton. But yeah, keep it grinding. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.